Morning, big dog. Let's get into what the levels are looking like for NQ on Monday, January 26th. So looking at the 8-hour chart here, and this that would mean basically no trades before 10 a.m. Eastern, just to give the market time to actually let you know what it wants to do. So we'll be looking at on the 8-hour, we have a zone between the 25,704 and the 25,724. If we get a close above that level at that 10 a.m. time, then you could simply just look for something like this where it closes above, comes back down, and then potentially wants to come back up here or up to this level here at, see, 25,850, 860 ish. What could happen here is you get these touches of these zones where it kind of wicks through, and then you look for a lower time frame structure change to potentially see um, volume heading in the opposite direction of orders resting here. Those orders get triggered and eventually they overtake and move the market back the other direction to either come down to here or back down to here for a retest or something like that, assuming we get the close above. If we don't get the close above, and let's say we already had a retest here at market at the weekend week open, we had a gap down and then a lot of volume came down and touched this level here, which we already had at first test. If we can't get any momentum during this New York Open, what we could be looking at is push down to here, close below, and then some type of retest pattern here for a potential move down here. Doesn't mean it'll happen all today. We probably have to have a pretty heavy catalyst for it to happen, but you can play the reaction off of this level at 26,400 essentially. That'd be a really big move down. But since we already had the retest here with this candle, um, yeah, that's a possibility for sure. You just gotta be sure to be patient and wait for 10 a.m. Eastern. Don't trade for the first 30 minutes if you want to, try to use this analysis. And then after that, look for a lower time frame, 1 minute, 5 minute type of confirmation structure change that goes with whatever we're seeing. So if we do see a close below this level here, then you can wait for the retest, wait for like a 1 minute structure change or something like that. Just whatever type of entry strategy you want to use that gives basically a confirmation that it wants to go down in this scenario. And then if it just simply stays within this range, then what you'll be doing is looking for setups on like the 1 hour or the 4 hour to see if we get a setup on the 1 hour. Let's say we close below here, then we could simply just try to take it down to this zone here. Because if we don't have enough momentum at that New York Open to push through one of these zones, then simply you just take it to one of the zones and not think we'll get enough energy to push through necessarily. Sometimes it happens, but I just simply, if we get like a push down to here, then I'll simply try to. So if we get a break of the, mhm, so if we get a break of this level here, for example, this 25,006 or 25,530 ish level. If we get a break of this, then I'd be looking for a setup that would be like a break of this on at that 1 hour retest, potential retest. So it doesn't always retest perfectly like that, but once we get the break, then I start looking for that lower time frame setup to potentially come down to this zone for a potential bounce. So it could be that we come down something like this, come down, retest, hit this zone, and then from there go bullish again to then simply just stay between these zones today if we don't get any type of catalyst that would move us further. But today is one of those days to where the zones are really close, as far as above this area here. So if we do close above, you have, the 25,830 ish level, 25,860 ish level. So it's a bunch of different, you know, setups that you could potentially just simply take sells off of if you do get a break above. And these will be like just reaction scalps where you just wait for it to confirm that it's changing structure. And it doesn't mean it needs to be permanent change to where it's like going to just tank. You just simply try to take it down to these next areas and kind of go from there. And you just take what the price is giving you. You don't force anything. You don't necessarily try to guess what it's going to do. You just simply just wait for reactions and just take a position with volume. But that's what I'm looking at today for NQ. If we're able to close below any of these zones, just simply wait for that retest. And so right now I'm not giving really any indication if I think it's going to go up or down. I don't know. I'm just going to just wait for it to either confirm it's going to go above and wait for a retest and then take that, long, or if it wants to go short and then just wait for the retest confirmation and take it short. So that's what I have for you guys today, Monday, January 26th, and let's crush it today.